Hey everybody, this is Papa Pickaxe, and welcome to my review of Ghost Recon Wildlands. I played the closed beta a couple of weekends ago with my friend Brad, and we played about 3.5 hours of the closed beta, so I just thought I'd give you a couple of thoughts. I recorded some of my live stream, the stream that we did during the beta, and that's kind of what you're seeing in the background. So first off, this game was a lot of fun. It was more fun than I expected. I didn't have a whole lot of expectations for the game, but it did turn out to be a pretty good game in most respects. It was a little glitchy here and there. I mean, there were a couple of issues I had with it. One was an out-of-control helicopter that was just flying backwards at high speed on its own. Another, I think, was an enemy glitch where it was spawning like a ridiculous amount of enemies around us. And that kind of stuff I would expect to get weeded out. So we can't really hold that against it. It was a beta, so we got to kind of just play that one by ear. The world was very pretty. Like, the game was beautiful. I liked the setting. I liked it a whole lot. Their take on Bolivia. I've never been to Bolivia, but it was very believable to what I would think that Bolivia would be. Aside from random drug cartel members lining the streets and all that kind of thing. But who knows? The character customization was amazing. It was really in depth. I was really happy with that. This game felt an awful lot like The Division. I'm going to go ahead and get that out there. It really felt like The Division. Definitely an evolved form of The Division. Not a Division clone or anything, but you could definitely tell it was made by the same people. But the character customization in The Division was non-existent. And the character customization in this game was really in-depth and well thought out, I felt. You could really change what your character looked like down to all different kinds of clothing, and it just seemed like there was a lot of options. The gun customization as well. I didn't get to do as much of the gun customization as I would have liked, but you can change out pretty much any part of your gun, upgrade it, have gun camos, all this kind of thing, which would definitely help playability for me, keep me interested. In addition to the scenery, the weather effects were really nice in this game. At one point it started to rain, and you could see it was kind of raining lightly at first, and I could kind of almost see individual drops of rain on the window and windshield of a car that was across the street. And then the rain kind of picked up. So the weather was really good. I like the day-night cycle. It was just a really beautiful game. The gunplay was a lot of fun. I was actually surprised at how well the shooting mechanic felt. You're in third person when you're roaming the world, but when you aim, you snap to iron sights, and you can button press to snap out, and you can be aiming like a normal third person shooter. But I really, really like the way you could kind of snap into a first-person iron sight. That really made me feel a lot better. As somebody that plays a lot of FPS games, having that option was definitely made me feel more comfortable, made me feel at home. It made me feel like I was getting a lot, I don't know, not more out of it, but I had more options, I guess. And it helped more play styles. Even and down to the sniping, you have to lead your shot in this game. It's not just pull the trigger and the bullet's there at the target. You get to see it fly, and you really have to lead your shot for long distance shooting, which I really like. That adds just another mechanic, another layer of depth to the gunplay that I felt is really welcome, especially in this game. In the province that we got to explore, there was a lot of cover, so there were a lot of sniping opportunities, and I felt like the game did that really well. The drone, in this game you use a drone to to kind of scout out areas. You can find targets and target lock on them basically, so that you know where they are. I can't remember the term for that at the time I'm doing this video. So I didn't really care too much about the drone. I mean, it definitely helped, but it had a super short range. I know you can probably upgrade it, but I just didn't feel like it was all that helpful. And I wish I'd gotten into the menus more and the gun customization. But I was playing with a friend, so I didn't want to sit in menus all day. But the UI was really good. It was easy to navigate for the most part. So that was a good thing about it. The driving was so much fun. I think the driving was the most fun thing about the game. The mini bikes were a great time. The cars handled really well. And the helicopter, except for my one little glitch instance, the helicopters handled really well. There are planes and boats in this game that I did not get to drive or fly. So hopefully when the open beta happens, I'll be able to play some more and get to have some experiences with those things. The world is huge. Like I said, we got to play one province out of the 21. And when you looked at that world map, it was just huge. It was just so huge. And I know that they're going to be diverse areas. So I know there's going to be snowy mountainous regions, kind of the hilly regions that we were in, down to cities. So in the region we were in, it just seemed like there wasn't a lot of diversity in the encampments and little strongholds that you were going to try to take out, like the little outposts. It almost felt like I cleared the same place 3 times in different places in the map, the exact same buildings. Now, that might have been me just not paying attention, and we were going to a different objective on the same road, and the enemies had respawned and I cleared them again. I don't think so, but that could possibly be. I'm going to have to say, I'm going to have to wait and play the open beta and drive around the world again and really pay attention. I didn't get as much time with this game as I would have liked. But if that's the case, it just didn't seem like there was enough diversity in the area. And I know that's probably going to be helped by the fact that there are 21 provinces. But it just didn't feel like there was a whole lot to do. There are a lot of different missions, like, take down the convoy or rescue the hostage or take out this guy. A lot of side missions to go along with the main campaign. But all of them felt kind of similar. So that's kind of a knock on it. I don't want to downplay how good this game was. The problem I think with this game is going to be longevity. Like I played with my friend, and I had a lot of fun playing with my friend in this game. I don't think I would have had as much fun in single player. And when you're playing a campaign or playing the game in single player, you have NPC teammates. You get 3 NPC teammates that you can give commands to and kind of move around and order around. And I don't like that in games generally. I liked it in like Mass Effect, but generally I don't like that kind of thing in games. I kind of either want to play with my friends or be a lone wolf. So I don't think I would have a lot of fun playing in single player. I think this game kind of lends itself to playing with your friends and experiencing it and being tactical with your friends. So yeah, that said, it was a lot of fun. It's a good, solid game. I didn't have a whole lot of expectations, like I said, but it definitely impressed me. But I just think it's going to get old quick. I think that's the only problem with it. So I definitely think it's worth giving a look at. I wouldn't say go out and buy it as soon as it releases or anything like that, but I would definitely give it a shot once the price drops a little bit, something like that. It was fun. It was fun playing with my friends. So that's kind of my thoughts on Ghost Recon Wildlands. The open beta is coming up soon. I'm going to try and spend some time with that and see how it goes. I might make an addendum video to see if playing the open beta really opens my eyes to something. I don't know that it will, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's kind of my thought on Ghost Recon Wildlands. If you played the closed beta, if you're going to play the open beta, if you have any questions or anything, leave a comment and I'll be on the lookout and try to respond to those. And maybe we can get a conversation going about it. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.